is a little cold this morning.
Fancy was totally prepared to have a vacation in an airport parking garage. She's not happy with us.
So Fancy is her car, by the way.
That is my car.
Nobody knows it. She's a little frozen over this morning. So we missed a big opportunity. A few years back we did a trip in Colorado where we bought an ice scraper because that was the one time we were going to use it. Well, this is the second time we could have used it and we didn't bring it. We didn't think about it.
Didn't we buy it in Red River?
No, we bought it in Estes Park, remember? Because we had to scrape off the rental car.
But we used it in Red River when we took your truck.
Oh, okay, so third time maybe.
So it'd be the third time.
Third time. But of course we were expecting to fly, not drive, so that's a lot of it.
Yeah, we'll definitely catch you up on that story because that was just a hot mess express yesterday.
But we're waiting for the car to warm up so the windows can thaw out and we don't ruin our windshield wipers. We're Texans, so we really have no idea if that's right or not, but that's what we think it is.
And we're technically, our cabin is in Divide, Colorado, which the elevation is quite higher.
Yeah, I use a little GPS camera that I used to use for work, and it says we're at like 8,400-ish feet.
Because when we were driving through Colorado Springs late last night, there really wasn't snow, and we woke up this morning and there's snow everywhere.
Yep. So, cool scenic views up here at the cabin, but we're waiting on our car to thaw out. Yeah. We have made it to a place called Garden of the Gods Cafe here in Colorado Springs. As you can see, they got excellent food, especially hers.
What? Very good.
What is it, a breakfast burrito?
Breakfast burrito. And I got both types of the different kind of covering you can get. This is like a pork sausage, and this is like a green chili.
Yum. We are at the COG Railway here at Pikes Peak. I have driven Pikes Peak before, but we've never done the railroad. She's never been up Pikes Peak at all. So we're going to try the COG Railroad. And what makes it a COG Railroad, from what we understand, is it has a gear in the middle that follows like a track that allows it to go up steep inclines. So it should be interesting. It's kind of packed here, so I think we're going to have a full train. But it should be interesting.
I'm also watching the people do the Manitou Springs Incline, which is like an extremely hard trail. And this is the entrance. So I think like this is the last point where they're like okay before they literally start dying on their way up.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the train.
Like when we were waiting, we saw people, in order to do these trails, you have to have hiking poles and spikes. Yeah, that's a little out of our wheelhouse.
Yep, sticking with the train. So let's go see what it's about. See, they have the normal railroad tracks on the sides, but see the geared one? That's what allows them to go up these steep inclines. So there's a third track in the center.
Everybody took my expert advice and got to know those sitting. This is the small municipality of Roxton Park. It's got a population of a whole whopping 4 people. And the family that lives here full-time to maintain the hydroelectric plant you see there behind the house. They do live there with their dogs, Sparky and Bruno. But I don't know about you, I didn't see them out. So maybe we'll get lucky on the way back down.
I think I knew what you were first.
But we're definitely winning. Keep going, guys. Bristlecone pine trees. They're special because they grow in a spiral shape. They also
We have made it to the summit on the railway, as you can see behind us. It is quite brisk up here. Also, I'm feeling a little, I don't know about her, but I'm feeling a little lightheaded. It is high. What'd they say,
115.
115 feet. So quite a big elevation change. As you can see behind us, here is a locomotive. It's pretty neat.
They said it's like 1 degree up here.
It is quite brisk. Just put it that way. Great views though. Well, as we try to find a sign that we're looking for to take pictures, I gotta tell you, I am struggling. I'm not even really particularly out of breath. I mean, I am a little bit, but it's the lightheadedness.
And when you take a breath, it almost hurts.
Woo. It's a struggle bus up here, people. The scenes are just incredible up here. You can literally see for miles, and I mean like hundreds of miles. You're basically surrounded in a bowl of the Rockies. I don't know if you can see this. What views. It's incredible.
We would have brought our nice camera, but we thought we were gonna fly here. Yeah. So that's why we were taking this with our iPhones.
Well, since we're on this subject, go ahead and let them know why we went ahead and drove up here.
Well, Southwest Airlines canceled our flight, and they did not have any flights for us to rebook that were feasible, or they were like 3 times more expensive. So we would have lost all of our money for our bookings.
Because we were too close in the window.
Yeah.
Because we were supposed to board at 6.
We were supposed to board at 6.
And they canceled it at like 5:30.
Yes, literally, we handed our check bags over, and like 30 seconds after we handed our check bags over, we got the email that our flight was canceled, along with a ton of other flights. And then it took us 4 hours to get our luggage back. And at that point...
So we didn't leave till like 10.
Yeah.
And we had a 16-hour drive to get up to Colorado Springs.
We did.
Yeah, it's surprising there's actually no cars up here, so we don't know if they're not letting cars up here because of the snow they got last night, or there's just no one here at the time. It's only railroad people.
It is a Monday though.
But still, look how many people are on the train.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of people out, which it is cold.
Yeah.
I heard it was like 1 degree and like negative with the wind chill.
Yeah.
Which is still not the coldest we've been.
But still, it's kind of weird that there's absolutely 0 cars.
Frigid. The lady who wrote America the Beautiful, Catherine Lee Bates, wrote this song on her way up to Pikes Peak based on a view she saw, which we'll probably put the view because we have some video of it, and that's how the song was inspired.
So what do you think about this drop off over here?
Holy smokies.
Yeah, they're crazy. Woo, look at that drop off. Finished up at the COG Railway. It was pretty neat. I kind of slept the whole way back.
The kids across from us did too.
Me and the kids slept.
We'll blame it on the altitude.
Yep, that's it. But they actually have a lot of shops here at the base of Pikes Peak, over here at the COG Railway side. So we're gonna check them out. They look pretty cute. So the The town we're exploring is actually Manitou Springs. It's actually not Colorado Springs. What was that place called? Swirl?
The Swirl Bar.
Swirl Bar. Good wine bar.
Wine bar, I think.
Had a couple drinks and dessert to ruin our dinner.
Yep.
And we've been exploring the shops here. Lots of clothes, lots of cool things. Really cute little town.
Tons of coffee shops.
Colorado likes
Right
coffee.
now.
Yep. So we kind of jive with coffee, or with Manitou Springs, because they like coffee.
Yeah, this is like, if you like going around and looking at little shops and stuff, you would love this place because it's nothing but a long street full of shops on both sides.
Yep. By the way, this place right there called the Vault has some really neat pieces. They have like old typewriters and it's a lot of unique stuff. By far the most unique shop here.
Handmade, handcrafted stuff. And
but it's not junk. It's not like souvenir junk. It's actually nice
like,
pieces.
It's very like upscale pieces. That would be like a conversation piece in your house.
Yeah.
And they have really nice knives also.
Really well thought out place. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that video of the COG Railway going up Pikes Peak. Be sure to join us next week as we go to Garden of the Gods. Be sure to subscribe and like our channel for more videos just like this one. See you on the next one. Bye.